The Border Patrol supervisor accused of spying on women in a bathroom at work only talked to Team 10, calling the whole thing a misunderstanding. A tip from a source led to days of digging and demanding answers, and today we got them. Team 10 investigator Allison Ash is here with what she learned about the accused peeper.
Well, his name is Armando Gonzalez, and he is now on administrative leave after women in the Chula Vista Border Patrol office discovered a camera recording them in the bathroom. 46-year-old Armando Gonzalez told me it was all a misunderstanding and that he plans to fight the misdemeanor peeping charge now leveled against him. Team 10 first learned of the bathroom incident from sources late last week. This week, we hit barriers when asking for details. It wasn't until today, 2 days after we asked to see the citation, that we received the information from San Diego police. Sources tell us multiple women were captured on a recording device in the women's bathroom, but it's not known how much exposure was captured in the images, if any. The local Border Patrol did not call Team 10 back or answer emails. It wasn't until we contacted their communications office in Washington, D.C. that a statement was issued. It says in part, "We do not tolerate misconduct on or off duty and will fully cooperate with all investigations of wrongdoing involving alleged unlawful conduct by our personnel." Gonzalez, who is a member of the Border Patrol's Critical Incident Investigation Team, is on administrative leave. He would not tell me how long he was with the Border Patrol or how he is handling the charges against him, except to say he's innocent. Gonzalez's attorney told me her client is presumed innocent and has not been criminally charged, at least not yet. But sources within the Border Patrol tell me this is being taken very seriously. We also reached out to the Border Patrol Union to see if they had concerns about the privacy of their female members being violated. They said they have no comment. I'm Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.
Team 10 was the first to uncover allegations that a Border Patrol supervisor was peeping on women at the bathroom at work. Tonight, we know the case of Armando Gonzalez is now in the hands of the district attorney. Team 10 investigator Allison Ash is here with the strange timing of this, Allison.
Yeah, very strange timing because Gonzalez had an appearance scheduled in misdemeanor court yesterday. Team 10 was there, so was his attorney, but no charges had been filed with the court. It appeared that somebody dropped the ball. But today, we learned Gonzalez's case is being reviewed by the district attorney for possible charges. He's accused of placing a camera of some kind inside the woman's bathroom at the Chula Vista Border Patrol station. Sources tell Team 10 8 women were victimized, including a federal agent from a different department, over a period of a year or more. Now, Gonzalez, who is on paid administrative leave, told me it was all a misunderstanding. We also know an FBI search warrant was served at Gonzalez's home, so there is now the possibility of federal charges. I'm Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.
Team 10 has uncovered new information about the Border Patrol supervisor accused of hiding a camera in the women's bathroom at work. Good evening, I'm Maitika Milanes.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Kimberly Hunt has the night off. Team 10 investigator Allison Ash joins us with documents detailing why 2 of his alleged victims say they fear for their safety. Allison.
Yeah, one of those victims was granted a restraining order. The other was not, but both were there the day that hidden camera was found. And both claim in these documents that Armando Gonzalez confessed that the camera was his. According to court documents, the surveillance camera was hidden in a drain angled toward the toilet. It's described as a brick house security camera. The woman who found it writes, "I knew immediately once I found the camera that it was him that planted it." The him she's talking about is this man, Armando Gonzalez, her immediate supervisor on the Border Patrol's Critical Incident Investigation Team. Gonzalez has been placed on paid administrative leave, and even though both local and federal agencies are investigating him, nearly 2 months after the camera was found, he hasn't been charged with anything. A restraining order was granted for the woman who found the camera. She reported a series of incidents that made her extremely uncomfortable. Private messages on Facebook and words with friends. She writes, "He's been to my house. He knows my fiancé is gone a lot. And although the Border Patrol took his gun, he has other weapons at his residence." The second request for a restraining order was not granted, even though that Border Patrol agent wrote, "I fear further harassment and stalking due to recent surveillance of me." She claims the day before the camera was found in the bathroom where she changes into her uniform, Gonzalez sent her a text message suggesting she change. She wrote, "I suspect he placed the camera there because he specifically desired to see me undress, which may indicate some kind of fixation with me." Gonzalez told me it was all a misunderstanding, his attorney calling him a dedicated public servant who should be considered not guilty until proven otherwise.
And late today, the district attorney confirmed to me that they referred the case to the U.S. attorney for review and possible federal prosecution. Again, though, at this point, Gonzalez has not been charged with anything. I'm Allison Ash, Team 10 investigator.
All right, breaking news. Team 10 has just learned the Border Patrol supervisor accused of using a camera to spy on women in the bathroom has been indicted. Prosecutors say this man, Armando Gonzalez, hid a camera in a drain near the toilet. Gonzalez told investigators he planted that camera to catch employees he thought were using drugs at work. He is being charged with making false statements and 17 counts of video voyeurism. Accused Border Patrol peeper Armando Gonzalez refused to talk to Team 10 investigator Allison Ash as he headed into federal court today to answer to new charges. Team 10 first broke the story in January, and last Thursday we learned of a 17-count indictment.
And Allison joined us now with more charges now, maybe a possibility, huh?
Yeah, there's still a possibility because there is still more video to watch and perhaps more women who were unknowingly exposed during their most private moments.
Mr. Gonzalez has no comment at this time. The appropriate forum to address this case is in court.
Armando Gonzalez kept his eyes forward as I tried, but did not succeed in getting him to talk about the 17 new charges against him in federal court, where he again pleaded not guilty. Gonzalez is accused of hiding a motion-detected video camera in a drain in the women's bathroom at the Border Patrol's Chula Vista compound. Many of the women who were exposed are Border Patrol agents.
They include approximately 5 different victims with different incidents.
15 incidents in all. The assistant U.S. attorney previously said there were at least a dozen victims, but they are still going through 2 years' worth of video.
I estimate that we've gotten through about half to 3/4 of that, but there's still some additional video that we are looking for that has not been located yet.
That video is believed to be stored on an external hard drive that prosecutors say was missing when they searched Gonzalez's home. The camera, however, is now within the chain of custody.
Is there evidence that the camera was his?
Well, certainly the grand jury thought that there was probable cause to believe that the camera was his. But that is an issue that is likely to be addressed later on.
When Team 10 broke the story, Gonzalez told me it was all a misunderstanding. Now the 20-year Border Patrol veteran is letting his lawyers do the talking.
The 2 most serious charges against Gonzalez are for lying to federal authorities. He told them the camera was only in the bathroom for a day or 2 and that he put it there to investigate possible drug use. Now, if convicted, he could get up to 27 years in prison. I'm Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.
And for the first time, we are hearing the words of one of several women who claim they were victims of a video voyeur inside the Border Patrol.
It makes you feel violated. It's almost like a psychological rape, to be honest with you.
Only see on 10 News. Team 10 broke this story in January.
And now the woman who supervised the accused peeper is speaking only to Team 10 investigator Allison Ash. And Allison is joining us now, and she feels as though she failed these other women, I guess.
Yeah, she feels like she failed them because she never saw it coming. Now, the woman whose identity we are protecting is angry, not just because she feels she was victimized, but because she has not been questioned by federal investigators.
I was in disbelief. I was shocked. I was hurt.
Can we talk to you?
All because of this man, 46-year-old Armando Gonzalez, seen on his way to federal court last week. He's the Border Patrol supervisor accused of planting a motion-detected camera in a drain in the women's bathroom inside the Critical Incident Investigation Team's private office in Chula Vista.
I never would have thought that he would have done that.
Federal prosecutors say the video camera was hidden in the drain for 2 years, capturing at least 5, but possibly as many as a dozen women in their most private moments, using the toilet or changing their clothes.
I'm pretty sure I'm a victim here from the time frames that he was taking these pictures. I'm pretty sure I am a victim, and nobody's contacted me to tell me anything.
Begs the question of why aren't they reaching out? Are they trying to hide something?
Dan Gillian is her lawyer, and together they plan to file a gender discrimination lawsuit against Gonzalez and the Border Patrol.
This is like beyond harassment. This is borderline assault on someone's dignity.
Before Gonzalez was arrested, she retired, but still feels like she failed the other women who worked on her team, who may have also been victimized.
That was my unit, and I was in charge of it, and it happened under my watch.
Now, I checked with the U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI to find out why this woman hasn't been interviewed. The FBI hasn't responded, but a spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney said they cannot comment on unidentified victims. I'm Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.